you mentioned that you lost four of your loved ones in a year and a half. Is that correct?
Yeah, so I would say that my 2020 happened in 2019. What happened? I was previously married, so my first husband's grandmother died 2 weeks before Christmas, and then my grandmother, who I was very close to, died on January 2nd of 2019, and then that June, my brother passed away from suicide. He struggled with bipolar, and then 4 months later, my stepfather passed away, and I literally had to navigate that while I was in the middle of my master's program. And I swear, every time I was in a class, something would happen related to what I was experiencing, and I wasn't even sure if I was going to finish school because it was so hard to regulate and not know how to manage grief, let alone have consecutive back to back. And then, but it was amazing because when I say spirit, that I use all inclusive because wherever the energy comes, but a lot of my family members were coming to me going, Danielle, you're good. This is actually part of the process. This allows, and every time somebody passed away, I feel that I looked at it like a soul contract happened, where when they passed away, they gave me access to new information about my gifts, who I was. And that led me, it was after my stepfather passed away. That's when I met my husband here within a month. It was actually the weekend of my birthday. So it was kind of like this weird, strange alignment for me. But I've always been able to see patterns and references. And I just follow these breadcrumbs. And I say spirit likes to play with me because of like, hey, let's take you on an adventure. I'm like, okay, let's go. And then when I finally show up where I'm supposed to, I'm like going, okay, that was pretty cool. Because they know I enjoy those things, my spirit guides and things like that. And even after the 1 year mark celebrating, I was getting pings on an event that was going to happen, but didn't realize that I'd be part of a sexual assault from massage, a place that wasn't technically licensed apparently during COVID. And I had been feeling something was off from the place. I had been a patron to them prior, but it turns out that the proprietor assaulted not just me, but four other individuals, and three of us were able to send the person to prison. And because I reported it, I was able to look at connecting with victims of trauma better because I was just graduating and we're in the middle of COVID. So if I hadn't already had that support group or where my husband, I wouldn't be who I am today as the holistic therapist because I've walked the dark road, but I also did my work.
Yeah.
And that's why I can actually talk to spirits who have been through trauma too, because the narrative may be their own story, but the response is always very similar.